So right now I am majoring in English with a concentration in professional writing. I'm hoping to go into grant writing. I like writing in general, that's my passion. I'm doing an extra year for a master's degree in creative writing to just kind of give myself time to study what I'm passionate about, but then after that I hope to go into grant writing to help other nonprofits. A lot of my family didn't even graduate high school because we're from the South, and so getting a higher education and a college degree is something that I know means a lot to me, but it also means a lot to them. I love the idea of my grandparents being able to watch me walk the stage. My dad did a little bit of college, but it wasn't really his thing, and he's always encouraged me, if you're passionate about something, you can find a way to do it with or without college, but college makes it a lot easier. And so that's kind of what inspired me. So my first year at Ball State, I knew that I could get my tuition covered. It was just the matter of housing, and I was able to move around some scholarships. So since I got scholarships from the Community Foundation, Ball State gave me some scholarships that covered my housing. And honestly, it made that first year a lot more enjoyable, especially with the transition from high school to college. And because I had more time, there were more opportunities available to me, and I have a job now at Ball State that covers my housing, so that takes some stressors off of me. And also, I was just very honored to receive the scholarships from the Community Foundation, especially the Kathy Knopp Scholarship. I know Kathy Knopp meant a lot to Central Noble, and I was really happy to be able to honor her in that way. And then the Ellen Becker Scholarship too. It was renewable, so I've gotten that one a couple times now, and it's really made a huge difference in just allowing me to concentrate on my studies rather than having to worry about juggling like 2 jobs, and now I just get to work my one. Like I said, housing was the big thing, because housing at Ball State is more than the tuition. It's so much, and you don't really comprehend how much it is, and like there are loans obviously, but I mean, I would have found a way to cover it, but again, just having those scholarships made it a lot easier. But there was a point where I was really like, do I want to do this? Do I want to take out these loans? What do I want for my future? And because of scholarships, I've been able to cut the amount of loans that I've had to take out have been cut in half. The biggest moment for me was when I decided to change my major, because, so a little bit about my job down there, I work with the education majors. My job is holding events for them, and I love that part of my job because I loved education, I love supporting those people. I just didn't love being in the classroom every day, which is really hard to explain to others. And so I just had a moment where I had to sit down with 2 of my professors, and I just said, this is what I want, and I don't know what to do from here. And that moment showed me that I shouldn't be afraid to like take that step and think about what I want my future to look like. Even though I was on the education path, it was really easy to switch from education to just English and professional writing. And I know now that like education happens beyond the classroom. You can teach others outside of the classroom, and so I'm excited because I've been able to look at some of those other opportunities. But that moment was definitely a big moment for me, just walking into my professor's office, who had been with me since the beginning. I even like TA'd for one of her education courses, and so I was afraid. I was like, oh, she's gonna be so disappointed, but I mean, she was so supportive, and yeah, that was a big moment. The biggest thing is just thank you, because it really has had a huge impact on me and my education. Secondly, I would just say there are so many amazing people in our community. I feel like I have kind of a unique perspective on it because I've worked at the foundation and I've worked with donors, and so I get to see those stories, and like some of these stories I know by heart. There are so many unique people in Noble County, and to be able to just honor them, like I hope they know that I take that seriously. It's not just another scholarship to me. Like these were people who made a difference, and I want to make a difference in the same way that they did. So I feel like those goals are always shifting a little bit. Right now, I just want to be a grant writer for nonprofits in the area or the surrounding areas. I think that being able to help those nonprofits are going to help the people in the community that have played a big role in helping raise me into the person that I've become. I also really enjoyed being able to write and craft donor stories. Like I said, there are some amazing people in the county. I don't know what those kind of jobs look like, but if there was a job where I could literally just tell the stories of the people around here, that would be like my dream job.